It is Bootz world. These boots were made for more than just walking. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to bless everybody with the sound of my voice. My name is Bootz Durango, and I'm here just to let everybody know that life is worth the living. What did I say? What did I say? I said life is worth the living. Welcome to Bootz World, everybody. Every Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., you can rock with me on 103.1 FM, Greensboro, North Carolina, and surrounding areas, www.wag.net. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to talk about life. Okay? Now, there are all different walks of forms of life out there. You know, there's plant life, animal life, but the life form I want to focus on today is human life. Okay? What specifically are we cultivating our lives for? Okay, I know myself, I'm called to this earth to be more than just an infusion of sperm and egg. Okay, what is your purpose? Why are we here? What are we dealing with here? Why are people disrespectful? No, that was episode 2. And if you want to catch up on any of the previous episodes of Bootz World, just log on to www.youtube.com/Bootz Durango. That's Bootz with the Z. Durango spelled like the car. You what? Vroom, vroom, drive, okay? But yes, let's talk about life, okay? Now, right at this moment in time, you know, life is great, okay? So why is it that sometimes and oftentimes I have a bad attitude? You know, sometimes, like this morning especially, I did not feel like getting out my bed. I didn't. But you know, the motivation to entertain you guys keeps me motivated to do what I have to do. Does this make sense? So is my purpose to entertain? Is my purpose to sit here and look cute with my red lipstick? Is my purpose to wear these condoms as earrings to protect what I hear? What is it? What is it? You know? But yes, this show is about life, and I'm going to get into some special events that took place this weekend over there in Benton County in Elizabethtown, North Carolina. It sounds like a small town because why? It is. It's a very small town. So if you take a cross-dressing individual like me, whose form of life differs than the normal, oh, you know I got some stories to tell you. Welcome to Bootz World, everybody. I hope you find me delectably entertaining, and if you are not doing so, I suggest you follow me on Twitter. That's BOOTZDURENGO. If I'm talking too fast for you, why don't you record me and slow me down? Because I live a fast-paced life. This show is about life, people. Huh? My life, it can't be nothing but good when I have supporters like you. Thank you for watching and rocking with me, you guys. Mwah. Alright, you guys, so today we are talking about life, okay? And the easiest thing that I can do as of right now is to reference my own life, so allow me to get you a little bit of history on your host, Bootz Durango. Alright, I was adopted, and the story of my adoption goes like this. I was left on the stoop of an adoption clinic when I was really young. And I don't have any preconceived notions of my mother, my father, any real brothers and sisters, anything like that. But I was blessed at an early age, an age I choose not to disclose, with a lovely mother, okay? She raised me to the best of her ability, and you see how that turned out. Whoa! Just great, okay? And when I was about 13 years old, she got married, and along came a father in my life, and that's the only father figure that I knew of. So I naturally drew to him, and I love him. That is my dad. Just like Miss Gwen, we're gonna call her Miss Gwen. Miss Gwen is my mother, even though she adopted me, okay? Regardless of anything biological, that is my mother, and regardless of anything besides paperwork, that is my father, okay? So I just wanted to give you a little background information on my own life per se, as we talk about life. Now life, You know, we are all here for a purpose. I'm the type of person that believes that, you know, and I will not consider myself a religious person, but I will consider myself a very spiritual person, all right? I'm very in touch with nature, in touch with marijuana, nature, you know, and I just feel it. You know, we all are here for a reason, and I think it's up to us to decide for ourselves what that reason is. Now, you know, you may have been raised up into a generation of matchmakers, but you yourself, you want to be a farmer. Who's to say that you have to be a matchmaker if your heart and your spirit is telling you to be a farmer? Plant the seeds, let them grow, pick them up, dry them out, roll them up, back it up. Ooh! You know, and I just want to get on the point that, you know, the purpose of an individual's life, I think that's self-determined. I don't think that anything else can determine that. Just like, you know, let's just say being gay, for instance. All right, you have a mother and you have a father, typically, or you may have two mothers and two fathers. Well, those two mothers and two fathers could be raising a girl, let's say, okay? And she turns out to be straight. Just because she has two mothers does not mean she has to be a lesbian. You know, and I can attest to this fact because I used to date an individual whose best friend, who's a girl, had two mothers, and she was straight as the arrow, okay? So I think this all has to do with life per se. You determine what your life is going to be, and don't let nobody else determine it. I got somebody on the phone. I'm going to take you back in a Lupe fiasco. WAG, Bootz Durango speaking.
Hey, Bootz, this is Jermaine Trey for Days Maddox. How you doing?
Hi, Jermaine. How are you today?
I'm doing blessed and highly favored.
Oh, you better bless the children of Israel with your highly favoredness. Yes, Lord. Praise him. Now, we are talking about life today, and I'm not talking about them barbarians you was talking about. You hear me?
Yes,
Okay, so give me some advice about life real swift.
I mean, what I mean by life it just gives you the best of things. God will bless you everything in life. But sometimes you got to go through trials to get that blessing.
Trials and tribulations. That is so true. Oh, but you know, I just want to encourage everybody to keep their heads up while going through these trials and tribulations. And you know, I just got to thank Jermaine. Thank you for calling, honey. And I'm about to introduce your word in a few. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
That bumbaree.
Yes.
You do the same, and make sure you catch the video where I'm going to shout you out so delectably, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Peace and blessings.
Same to you.
Oh, yes. Caller in the midst of me going the hell off. Today can't be any better. Now, where the hell did my hat go? Okay, you guys, I don't want you to feel like I was downplaying Bladen County or East Bladen High School. That wasn't the point at all, okay? What I was trying to say is just a small town. Everybody acts the same. They're really, really nice people, though. But all of them say bo. Bo. Like, you know how we say bruh? They say bo. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying bo. You know? Welcome to Bootz World. I do it like this. You got a problem with me, I punch you in your wrist. In your wrist, nah, bitch, I punch you in your gut. You a slut. Matter of fact, you was fucking in the butt. I don't give a goddamn, you was fucking in the tub. I don't give a goddamn, you was fucking with your nubs. Knees, that's what I'm talking about you on. You saw that on World Star Hip Hop, nasty, I'm gone. Matter of fact, after this song, I'm going to put on a good old thong. I'm going to strip down just like I was Tony. Alright, you guys, we have a party that needs to be broadcasted and announced. Double Exposure Entertainment, February 17th is throwing a Valentine's Day event at Club Drink. Make sure you go out there, okay? Get your wined and dined and drink with the baddest twins that I know. Also, Jeremy Bradley is throwing a underwear party at Club Green Street, February 19th. Alright, so make sure you come in your drawers and in your panties and get judged and stuff like that. We do have a contest going on, and we need you to come and participate. Alright, so that's That's February 17th for Double Exposure Entertainment and February 19th for, let me tell you, Jeremy Bradley's Underwear Extravaganza. Make sure you're out there. And I'm broadcasting these events just to tell everybody and let everybody know that when walks of life favor one another, you don't have to be in competition with each other. Okay, so many times, especially within the gay community, and I can speak personally because I am an individual who walks that life with a lot of other people who walk that life. You know, we are very competitive, very extremely competitive, especially if, you know, you strive to do the same thing. Like, we have this thing in the gay community called voguing, which is where the fallout that I previously mentioned I did at Bladen County comes from. It's a fallout, okay? You hit the ground real hard. It also consists of hand spins and everything else. It's competition. Initially, it was made as a form of self-expression during the Harlem Renaissance and eras of that nature. You know, it was a liberating experience. But now, since we all walk that form of life and it's becoming more acceptable and accepted in society, we are competitors. We are competing. And we've forgotten the initial motive of why this dance and art form has come to be part of our culture. And I think that that has to be made clear. It has to be made clear, okay? Just because we walk a similar form of life does not mean we have to be competitors. I'll even go as far as to say Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Like, they had different philosophies, but they strived for the same thing. They were in the same walk of life. They didn't have to be competitors. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to compete with one another. Why don't we utilize each other's abilities and our determination and courage and strength to unite our missions and strive for the same thing? You know, because ultimately, especially in the gay community, all we want is acceptance, you know? So why are we tearing each other down trying to get there? I have a friend on Twitter who I've never met. His name is Sissy Rich. He's also a gay rapper. And he comments to me last week and says, you know, I'm really appreciative for you. I thank you because you've never dubbed me down. You've never criticized my work. You've never came for me. And I won't. I don't feel the need to. Not because you're not as good as I am, but because I realize that I could learn something from you. Just because you have a mission on your life that favors mine does not mean that I have to compete with you directly. Okay? Okay? And I'm saying that to say this. Why don't we unite and why don't you learn from these people and why don't you bring them together and we execute that mission so everybody can be what? Accepted. Because that's what we all want in life anyway. Acceptance. Well, at least that's what I've seen that people want. That's why else would we dress the way that we dress? Why else would we, you know, fit into a mold? Why else would we do what these other people are doing, knowing darn well you ain't touched drugs a day in your life? So, what is it? What is it? You know, have a strong mind. Don't compete with people that are going after the same thing with you. I mean, even though the marketplace may demand some level of competition, you know, give a little, but don't compete with a distasteful attitude, trying to bring people down. It's not right. Don't put people down to bring yourself up just because your walks of life favor. Am I hitting on anything? Ooh, besides that belch that decided to sneak its way out? You are currently tuned in to Bootz World. If you want to give me a call and talk about your life, call me at 336-334-5450 and we can talk about it. All day. WAG, Bootz Durango speaking.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Mimi.
Your name is who?
Mimi.
Hey, Mimi, how are you?
Good. I'm following you on Twitter. Mimi the Great.
Mimi the Great. Tweet me right now so I can look you up, baby. Yes, ma'am. How are you doing today?
Yes, but yes. I like your topic on your radio station.
Thank you. Now, am I making sense out there? Because sometimes my words get a little tangled up. Am I making sense?
No, you making real good sense. You know what you gotta do. I mean, like, you just speak the truth.
I'm trying to, baby. So what do you think about life? How do you feel about life? Give me something to talk about life.
Girl, life got its twists and turns.
Ooh.
And the only way you can do is ride with it and do what you gotta do. And get on about it.
True shit, man. I mean, you just gotta, it's hard out here sometimes, and I'm gonna get into, you know, the struggles of my life in a little bit, but you know, I just want to thank you for blessing my life with your phone call today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No, it's no problem.
Thank you. Make sure you tweet me so I can shout you out.
Alright.
Alright, nice meeting you, Miss Mimi. Have a great day and a great life. Huh. Loving me, and I made up my mind to define my own destiny and deep in my heart. Oh, no. And deep in my heart, the answer was in me, and I made up in my mind to define my destiny. Yeah. Shout out to Miss Mimi, who just got done calling the Bootz World hotline. That's at 336-334-5450. And she says that life is full of twists and turns. Yes, it is. Yes, yes, it is. Huh. Now, speaking of twists and turns of life, I'm going to elaborate a little bit more about my own life. Okay, previously, earlier in the hour, I began to tell you about how I was adopted at a young age by a single mother, and she got married to my father. And these are not my biological parents, you guys. I was adopted, all right? And I don't have any preconceived notions of my biological family, my history. I don't know anything. And sometimes that gets a little hard, but, you know, how can it get hard when you're blessed with such great parents? And I say blessed not in terms of a religion, but in terms of a spiritual gift. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to my mom, Miss Gwen, and thank you to my dad, Mr. Bruce. I love both of you dearly. Now, the walk of life in which I choose to walk, many people may not understand. And they may choose not to understand because I don't conform into society, and I choose not to. And I'll say this. I don't choose to be a homosexual. I know what I like. My body responds to what it likes. But I do choose what I put on my body. And I choose to be a cross-dresser. I choose to wear tights. I choose to wear heels. I choose to wear dresses. I choose to wear skirts. And 9 times out of 10, I deliver that cross-dressing in an animated fashion to where I'm looked upon as somewhat of a caricature of a regular person. And many of you may be wondering why. Why is it that I do that? And it is to inspire change in today's society. When I was really young, my mom put me in music, and I began to acquire the ability to play the piano in a frivolous fashion. I began to sing. I began to play 7 different other instruments in my high school and middle school band. I'm a very musically inclined individual. And for a long time, I asked and I wondered, well, why am I blessed with this gift of music? And, you know, this gift of running my mouth and self-expression, what is it? You know, why have you packaged that up? And I feel comfortable wearing dresses and heels and things of that nature. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, this may be enlightening to some of you, but I do this to inspire a significant amount of change in today's society. Using my homosexuality as a beacon and my talent as the reinforcing mechanism to bring change in today's society. I can rap, I can sing, I can dance, I can model, I can do everything any mainstream artist can do. So what? I'm going to be mainstream, and I'm going to make it to where people of all walks of life are going to be able to be comfortable in this world that we live in. Why is it that people are immediately ridiculed upon appearance? I don't understand that. I I don't get it. You breathe the same air as I breathe. I breathe the same air as the president breathes. What makes you different? What makes you more high and mighty than me? Because you fit into society? No, I refuse to believe that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to broadcast my talent. And I'm going to show the world that regardless of what you look like, it doesn't matter. I'm a person. I'm talented. I'm intellectual. And I can walk this same earth as you with differences, learning from you, growing from you, and not treating you any different than I would treat anybody else who conventionally fits in. Am I getting at you? Am I hitting on anything? Because I'm really passionate about this topic. It hurts me. It hurts me sometimes to see people put down. Why? Why would you put people down just for being different? Why when I walk into an auditorium full of predominantly African American individuals, the crowd erupts in chaos? I'm going to make it where you can walk in there and sit down and sip on a margarita, get locked up for sipping the margarita, and nobody looks twice at you. That's my mission in life. That's my walk of life. That's why I'm going to walk the walk of life that I walk. My mother had a hard time understanding not only her son was gay, but her son likes to wear women's clothing. She's okay now because she understands that I'm still the same individual. I'm still the same Brandon that she adopted. You know, life, people have to understand, is a learning experience. All right? Don't be rebellious against other people's forms of life, but learn and take from them. Because some people, like me, have something to give you. And it's not this condom I'm choosing to wear as an earring. Am I hitting on anything, everybody? If you have any questions or concerns, make sure you call me at 336-334-5450 or tweet me at BOOTZDURANGO. I'm very passionate about this topic, and I'm very emotionally drawn about this topic. Life, the purpose of life, is self-determined, and my purpose of life, given all the talents and gifts and the cross-dressing ability that I do have, I'm here to inspire. Now, you have to be ready to be inspired. And I can't be responsible for that. You know, I can just show you what I'm working with. I'm not perverted. I breathe the same air that you breathe. And by damn, I will spark change in this motherfucking we call a damn society. If it's the last thing that I do. WAG, Bootz Durango speaking.
You better preach it.
Am I preaching, honey?
This is Sydney, baby. I'm listening in, and you are so cute. I love you, and you are preaching it at 10 in the morning.
You got to.
And I'm like, you better inspire me.
Thank you, Miss Sydney. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine.
Honey, we need to get a move on this Rihanna tribute.
Get some studying done.
I know, that's right. We need to get a move on this Rihanna tribute. For those of y'all in YouTube land, this is Sydney, and she is going to be a stylist and creative director of my tribute to Rihanna. Coming really, really soon. We're not going to put a deadline on it, though. But what I need from you right now, Miss Sydney, is something about life. Give me anything you feel about life right now.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I think that, you know, even though it's a little bit cold out, life is beautiful, and life is a blessing. So, you know, enjoy your respective Wednesdays and make it wonderful.
Most excellent, Miss Sydney, and I hope you have a great day as well, and I will be in contact with you very soon, okay?
All right, baby. You have a wonderful day.
You do the same. Peace and blessings. Huh. Stereotypes will hinder your life. Stereotypes will hinder your life. Shrimp fried rice. That ain't got nothing to do with stereotypes, but it's gonna I'm getting to the point. The point is this: stereotypes really and truly will hinder your life, okay? And I'm saying that to say this: our life is full of people, okay? And those people are all different. No matter how similar you are to somebody, you are different. Okay? Even twins, they can be so similar, completing each other's sentences and things like that, but they have differences. Alright? You cannot generalize one person or one type of individual and say, we're all like that. And I think stereotypes also lead to ignorance. That ignorance leads to things like the Holocaust and things like African Americans being enslaved and things like that. You stereotype, you generalize people and make it to where that in your mind, all of somebody or all of something acts the exact same way. And that's not true. That's not true at all. How are you expected to learn something from somebody, or how are you going to be susceptible to opening yourself up to brighter knowledge if you yourself are generalizing people and making it to where everybody of African American descent, of homosexual descent, of Asian descent, of whatever, generalization is the same. You, my damn, need to grow up. WAG, Bootz Durango speaking.
Hey, babe.
Hi, who am I?
Quay.
Hey, Quay, how you doing? Welcome to Bootz World, bitch. Bitch. How you doing, boo?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm sick, but I'm alright.
Yeah, you do sound a little stopped up. What the hell is going on?
Baby, I got a sinus infection.
Oh, hell to the no.
Yes, I'm trying to get over it. When you come back here, I miss you.
I'm coming back Friday. I'll be there Friday to Sunday.
Yay!
Yes, honey. West Side in the building.
Hey.
I miss your ass, Quay.
I miss you too, honey. I had to call because I ain't been able to call up there because, I've been working and doing my thing.
Doing your own thing, honey. Doing your own thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Honey, so tell me a little something about life real quick before I have to let you go and close out this show. Tell me something about life.
Life is hell.
Life is hell.
It is hell. But you know what you do? You take the bad and you turn it into good. You keep moving, baby. That's what you do.
Yep, that's the truth right there. That's the truth.
I ain't gonna get you there. You just gotta keep moving, bro. That's all you gotta do.
And if you don't keep moving, you're probably dead. On that note, Quay, I absolutely love you. And honey, I'm gonna call you a little bit later on my personal cell phone. I gotta close this show out, okay?
Okay, boy, I love you.
I love you more, baby. Woo! There's the west side in the building. All right, everybody. I want to first thank each and every one of you for tuning into Bootz World Radio Show. You can catch it 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. every Wednesday on www.wag.net or 103.1 FM in Greensboro. That's Greensboro and surrounding areas. I think Burlington picks me up a little bit. Not too sure. I know Charlotte don't because 97.9 is tearing it up. And one station below me, 102.1, is also tearing it up. So I know I got some competition in the mornings. But like I said previously, just because we walk the same path doesn't mean we have to compete with one another. So I'm shouting you out your station. Go check out 102 Jams and also Power 98 in Charlotte, North Carolina. I am about to deliver the done list. Currently, I'm not done with a lot. I'm just really done with the lifestyle of being in school. It's really tedious, and not only that, we have started school in American culture when we are so young that I don't think we can enjoy the richness and fulfillment and lessons that life has to teach us. I am also done with people who stereotype individuals and won't let their guard down so that other forms and walks of life can influence their life and make a positive change in today's society. I'm also done with people who sleep on my walk of life just because I'm a cross-dressing individual and doesn't suggest that I'm talented or talented enough to be mainstream. You'll see me in a couple of years. Boo. Boo. Anyways, shout out hour. I have to shout out all of my callers. Quay, Mimi, Jeremy, Rodriguez, thank you for holding it down on the Twitter. My brother Alex Helms, the one that our lives crossed, and that's my brother. Shout out to my lovely mother. Shout out to my father. As well as shout out to Red and shout out to Bladen County, North Carolina and Elizabethtown, North Carolina and East Bladen High School. Y'all are nothing but kind to me. And I really do appreciate it. And I just want to leave y'all by saying this. Life is not like a box of chocolates. And I could care less what you get out of it. As long as you open that box in a way then you see fit without damaging any chocolates that is within that box. Because that box of chocolates are delectable, and some of those chocolates are delicate. Life is not like a box of chocolates. But if you do get your hand on a box of chocolates, make sure you use your life to open that box of chocolates in a way that makes all of those chocolates in that box satisfied, as well as nourishes your body with a sweet taste of what that chocolate really is. Am I not making sense to you? Then I suggest you look up the definition and metaphorical language of what a box of chocolates represents to me. If you watch the YouTube video, you'll know what a box of chocolate represents to me. And if you just tuned in here, watch the YouTube videos. Catch me on www.youtube.com/BOOTZDURANGO, as well as my Twitter page, that's BOOTZDURANGO, as well as my Tumblr page, that's BOOTZDURANGO. You get the point. Google BOOTZDURANGO, and you'll find all of me. My walk of life is a very frivolous one, and sometimes I oftentimes get depressed. And, you know, I will say this. You guys, and my motivation to entertain you, keeps me abreast and keeps me delectably elated. I woke up and I did not want to get out the bed this morning. But my walk of life is to entertain y'all. And because I feel so passionately about that, I'm here, running my mouth. I love each and every one of you. Find me at Green Street each and every Sunday, and make sure you check out Jeremy's party. It's the underwear contest. That's February 19th. Double Exposure. It has a party at Club Drink February 17th. And yeah, I'm going to. Peace. Peace. Thank you for watching. I love y'all.
It is Bootz World.
These boots were made for more than just walking.